Ryan, who's a senior media producer here at Fantasy Flight Games. Ryan, we see you all the time, and we're often in the back lines together doing this stuff.
Gen Con and here and all over the place.
So glad to finally really get you on camera.
Oh, thank you.
Tell me about media here at FFG. What do people know? What do people not know? Tell me, what do you do on a day-to-day basis?
A lot of the things that are covered that everybody sees on our website, video content-wise, and on YouTube, a lot of people don't know that it's produced in-house.
Right.
So all of the tutorials, the overview videos, all of that is produced here at Fantasy Flight Games. And we create everything for the games that are coming up. So if you're interested in learning how to play X-Wing, we're the ones who make the tutorial for that.
Right.
The little teaser trailers, for example, Fury of Dracula and Warhammer Quest teasers went up very recently.
Absolutely.
Those are all made right here.
Too.
Thank you.
Yeah. What about, so you're doing the live stream?
Yes.
As you usually do. It seems way good this year. I mean, you've got even over, I think, 2,000 X-Wing players already watching the stream here today, nearly 2,000 at least. How's that process been over these past few years, figuring out how best to do this live stream?
It's been very trial and error. A lot of watching tutorials for myself online. We use a program called Wirecast, which is a production suite that's actually relatively cheap. Most people out there can check it out. We're running version 6 this time around, and it allows you to connect up all of these cameras to a single switching unit, so one person can actually follow along with the games and run the flow. Wirecast 6 is much improved over 5, which is what we used last year, which is how we're getting so many graphics on screen this year. We still have a lot to learn with the program.
Yeah.
But as far as setting up and running everything, it's been ultra smooth this year. And everybody who's at home, thank you for watching, because it's been fantastic so far. And this is only halfway through day 1.
Yeah, are you excited about anything in particular this time around for Worlds? I know everyone's always trying to get better and better. So what is it this year that's got you most excited?
Oh, wow. That's a difficult question. On the production side of things, I'm just extremely pleased. We picked up some new camera equipment. Love being able to make everything work and gel together. On a game side of things, I want it to be Netrunner. I'm sorry to all you X-Wing fans today, but I love Netrunner, so really looking forward to that coming out and being able to watch that this year. Even though I'm running this little shindig, I won't even get to watch it until it's done, and I'll have to go back and watch it again. So.
Well, what's your average day like here, dealing with media here at Fantasy Flight, right? So is it you're working on this video today, you're working on that video the next day? Do you have are you just trying to bust out this tutorial in time, hitting deadlines, or is it more of a kind of a collaborative? Are you now working and making sure everyone else is kind of doing their own thing?
It's sort of both. Myself and my boss, Keith Hurley, who's the Vice President of Media and Interactive, we sit down together, we figure out what video is going to be coming up next. Warhammer Quest, for example. We decide what type of video that needs to be. If it's a teaser, which tends to be about a minute, an overview, which is about 3, or a tutorial, which can span up to 22. Once we get that figured out, I'll sit down with the designers. They'll kick me out like a version 1 of a script to sort of cover as much as we can without crazy overload. Then I'll sit down and re-script it. We'll go through that process multiple times. Keith will review it, come back. Once we got set there, we start in the graphics department. Everything that we do is being done with After Effects.
Right.
So all of those 3D rooms that you see in the boxes and the ships, that's all After Effects using a plugin called Element 3D.
Right.
Which is
We're very familiar with that plugin.
It's a great plugin. It's fantastic. So I'm learning more as we go. So I'll make shots to the script, and we outsource our voiceover. Everybody's familiar with the voice of FFG, Kevin Briding.
Yeah.
Hear him in the Stanley Parable, hear him in lots of our videos. He's a great guy. We enjoy working with him. So we'll get the voiceover, I'll make shots, we'll start a rough edit. Me and Keith will sit down, review the edit, change shots, fix everything. Once the edit's in place, I'll sit down with sound design and actually go through that process. So from scripting to sound design, it's just 2 people, just me and my boss, Keith.
Fantastic. Well, so there might be some people out there watching. I mean, so videography and this interactive design and development is the future of the job market. I mean, it just is. So
especially streaming, now that YouTube has their own streaming service.
Absolutely.
Twitch is following suit even more so.
yes.
So yeah.
So there's some people out there that might be watching. They might be working on a degree. They might have a degree. They might want a degree. I understand there's some kind of internship program that you guys have. Is that true?
We just started an internship program a few months ago for Media and Interactive. So if you're interested in videography, After Effects, animation, or coding for iOS development, keep an eye on the website, because we will be posting when we're having open applications for our internships.
Nice.
And get them in here for the 3-month, whether it be you just want some experience or you're looking for the college credit. That's what we're looking to fill. It's a role that Fantasy Flight has really wanted to push for a long time, and we were finally able to get that ball rolling.
Nice.
We've been doing it for many years with the board game designers and the graphic developers have given them, and now it's time to really pump it on the media and interactive thing.
All right, man. Well, I know that you've been a big force for pushing this whole media forward. So we really appreciate your time.
Thank you
Thank you
very
so much for talking with us. This is Ryan. He's a media producer here at Fantasy Flight Games. Great dude. If you ever see him at any convention, say hi to him, but he's probably busy behind a camera working.
I'm always going to be busy, just like you guys.
That's right. We got more coming from Worlds 2015. We'll catch you then. See ya.
Thanks for watching, everybody.